and welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Sean.
And I'm Joe.
And I'm Mark. And today we're doing a trailer review for A Million Ways to Die in the West. A Million Ways to Die in the West is the latest movie to come from the mind of Seth MacFarlane since 2012's Ted. And just in case you don't know who Seth MacFarlane is, well, he's the guy responsible for Family Guy, American Dad, and The Cleveland Show. He's also written for shows such as Dexter's Laboratory, Cow and Chicken, and Johnny Bravo. Oh, mama.
So we know the guy can write, he can direct, produce, but can he act? I guess we'll find out when his latest Western comedy flick hits the big screens on the 6th of June here in the UK and a little earlier in the US on the 30th of May.
The film is set in Arizona in 1882 and in a little town called Old Stump.
The story tells of a cowardly sheep farmer, Albert, who's played by MacFarlane, who loses his girlfriend after he withdraws from a duel. Although lacking in courage, he makes up for in, well, being alive.
Oh, hey, look, it's the ice. Why is it so big?
So it doesn't melt. It's actually really interesting how they do it. It's this one company out in Boston that... That went south so fast!
Albert seems to move on pretty quickly to a new lady, played by Charlize Theron.
This newfound love interest causes a strange thing to happen in Albert, as he suddenly becomes a bit braver. However, what he hasn't realised is that falling for his new chick, he's managed to raise the ire of an infamous criminal and notorious gunslinger who's played by the awesome Liam Neeson. As we know, is famous for making lists, finding lost wives and daughters, using the Force and training Batman.
Matters aren't helped either by the fact that Albert is quite possibly the worst shot in the world ever. The only thing that he's probably worse at is in speaking fluently to the Indian tribesmen.
Who knew Mila Kunis means fine?
Somebody in this town is going to die.
Please don't shoot us on sex night.
You beat this guy at a gunfight, you're gonna be a real hero.
He's the most vicious gunfighter in the territory.
I'm gonna teach you how to shoot.
Hahatena ashte. Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis.
Die Jules, neglect.
Chatanjo.
The movie also stars Sarah Silverman, Giovanni Ribisi, Neil Patrick Harris, and Amanda Seyfried.
It looks like it could be pretty good, with all the comedy relying not just on verbal humour, but on seeing people getting killed in a variety of different ways too. And as the trailer clearly shows, the Wild West is a dangerous place to live.
Where death can even happen at the county fair.
I do doubt the accuracy of the movie's title, as it's highly unlikely that we'll witness A Million Ways to Die.
Yeah, it'll be more like a few dozen, but I guess A Few Dozen Ways to Die doesn't quite have the same ring to it. That being said though, maybe the body count will be increased in the book, as Seth MacFarlane has tweeted that for anyone that still reads books, there will be a novelisation of the movie being released too.
And if you do fancy checking out the novel, it's due for release on March the 4th.
People die at the fair.
People die at the fair.
I have a real hit and miss relationship with Seth MacFarlane. There's some things that I really like, American Dad. There's some things that I really dislike, Family Guy. So I think this movie will swing towards the like it side, as there seems to be plenty going on, mixed with a pretty good cast and some funny moments too. So I think I will end up watching it at the cinema, but maybe on a cheaper evening or a matinee viewing.
Now I'm not really one for watching comedy movies at the cinema, but this does look pretty good. Although I did find Ted to be a bit of a one-off that I'll probably never watch again. So I'm hoping that this does a bit more and will keep me entertained throughout. Hopefully the setting and the numerous deaths will keep things moving along very nicely. Let's just hope that the trailer hasn't shot its load too early and already shown all the best bits.
It's finally nice to see Seth MacFarlane on screen instead of voicing a character for once. And judging by this trailer, this film looks hilarious. Plus having Liam Neeson as the bad guy, it's going to be brilliant.
Thanks for watching this trailer review for A Million Ways to Die in the West. As always, each and everyone is asked and encouraged to leave any comments or feedback regarding this video and the trailer. If you're a Twitter person, then tweet your thoughts through to @ChapterSkip and use #ChapterSkip2. You can also post on our Facebook page, facebook.com/ChapterSkip. But before you leave, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks.
For anyone that still reads books.
Likely, we're going to witness A Million Ways to Die.
Yeah, it'll probably be more than him now.
It's finally nice to see
Sex on screen.
Sex MacFarlane.
It's finally nice to see Seth MacFarlane.
You read them both and outtakes together and have Sex McFeeling.
Sex McFeeling.
Seth MacFarlane